We will explore the phases of a compiler, front end, middle end, and back end. A compiler is a software that translates high-level programming language such as C, Java, Python into machine code, that is binary instruction that a CPU can execute. The process of compilation is divided into three main parts: front end, middle end, and back end. Front end analyzes the program and converts into intermediate representation. In middle end, optimize the intermediate representation to improve efficiency. And last one, back end, it generates the final machine code from the optimized representation. Each phase consists of a multiple subphases. Coming to front end or analysis phase, the front end of a compiler is responsible for analyzing the source code and converting into an intermediate representation. It can be translated into a lower level form which serves as a bridge between the high level programming language and machine level code. The front end of a compiler includes a phases from lexical analysis to intermediate representation. The main function of front end is it checks the correctness of the source code, generates an intermediate representation for further processing. It detects and reports errors to the programmer. The subphases of front end is lexical analysis, syntax analysis, semantic analysis, intermediate code generation. The first phase is lexical analysis. It converts the source code into stream of tokens, which are smallest meaningful units in a program. The role of lexical analysis is tokenization. It removes commands and white space, identify keywords, variable and symbols, and converts code into a structured format for further processing. Next, syntax analysis or parsing. It checks if the sequence of tokens follows the grammar structure of the programming language. It constructs a parse tree that represents the structure of the program. It ensures the statements are correctly formed. In semantic analysis, it ensures that the code has a valid meaning or semantically verified and follows the logical rules for the programming language. It checks the type compatibility, ensures variables are declared before use, and it detects the scope violation. Now the intermediate code generation, it converts the validated program into an intermediate representation, which is a simplified version of the source code that can be further optimized and translated into machine code. The role of the intermediate code generation is make a code easier to optimize and translate. It helps in creating portable compiler. These are the front end or analysis phases, that is lexical analysis, syntax analysis, semantic analysis, and intermediate code generation. Coming to the middle end, optimization phase. The middle end of the compiler is responsible for optimizing the intermediate representation to improve the efficiency of the final machine code, that is going to reduce the code. The main function of middle end is eliminate redundant operation. It optimizes execution speed and memory usage, and it ensures efficient use of a CPU resource. Code optimization improves the execution time and memory efficiency of the program without altering its functionality. And last one, backend code generation phase. The backend of a compiler is responsible for converting the optimized intermediate representation into machine code. It also performs CPU specific optimization to enhance execution efficiently. The main function of backend is generates final machine code or assembly code. It allocates CPU register efficiently and perform platform specific optimization. The code generation converts the optimized intermediate representation into assembly code or machine code. The role of code generation is it translates each intermediate instruction into a sequence of machine level instruction. It ensures that the generated code matches the target CPU architecture. So front end is analysis phase, lexical analysis, syntax analysis, semantic analysis, and intermediate code generation. In the middle end, optimization phase, that is code optimization, and last one, back end code generation phase or register allocation. I hope you all understand what front end, middle end, and back end is. If you have any doubts, feel free to leave a comment in the comment box. Thank you.